let's see what, okay, so I need to, I need to go and check that out. And let's see. Check out my, there, boom, boom. And it looks like we are ready. Oh, mic check. It's mic check. All right. So it looks like the mic is working. Testing 1, 2. Good, good. All right, let's get into it. So start over here on our scanners. Good morning, everybody. Today, top 50. We got GameStop came up here. The Roaring Kitty or whatever his name was posted another one of those tweets or whatever, and it had a little bit of pop on GameStop. Also, AMC followed it up for a little bit, and then we have SRCL, Boyle, SMMT, Para. Now these aren't categorized into any criteria that I am specifically looking for. These are just the top 50 above $5 that are moving. Good morning, reliable. But yeah, today GameStop up 70%, AMC up 22%, and I have been dabbling in the large caps. So if I throw some large caps up there, that's why I'm probably going to look into their news and see if there's any potential there. Large caps have been going good. The only thing that has really affected my large cap is not trading catalyst. If there's not a catalyst, I took one little trade on something and I was like, oh man, I shouldn't have took that trade. You know, when there's no catalyst, just like with small caps, no catalyst, no fun. But we'll see. We'll go through these and see what their news is talking about real quick. Okay. Where is my main? There we go. All right. So we'll start with GameStop. GameStop has an ATR of $4.97. That will probably increase to over 5 here at the open. All right, press releases for GameStop. Looking like bestgrowthstocks.com issues a comprehensive evaluation of GameStop Corporation. GameStop announces a release date of first quarter fiscal 2024 results. The meme stock revival saw GameStop shares surge 120%. Okay. So yeah, it is one of the kings of the meme stocks. Let's also scroll down a little bit. Let me look at these fiscal results here. Not much to look at. Okay. I really don't care about somebody else's evaluation on them. I want to see some numbers, but that's not looking like it's going to happen. Yeah, not a whole lot. All right, let's go to AMC. If you guys see any other stocks that I'm missing, definitely let me know. And I'll also go over how my swings are doing as well. And yeah, so we'll cover all that. We're looking at AMC press releases. Okay, Amcor New European Innovation Center brings brands the latest. So that's 4 days ago, and that's not even their news. Micro presents something to stand for. Okay. AMC Entertainment Holdings first quarter 2024 results. And that happened on May 8th, 2024. So that was a little bit ago. Nothing super eye-catching in their news. What is SRCL doing? Why are you up? SRCL up 15%. ATR of $1.69. It is a mid cap. Okay, SRCL alert. Muncie firm of Wool. I don't even know. Investigating fairness of the sale of Stericycle to Waste Management. Okay, so that's an acquisition. Not too worried about that. Let's jump over to Boyle. BOIL. What is this one? BOIL. Oh, these are pro shares. I don't really day trade these too much. Pretty sure there's no crazy news on it. Yeah, nothing but just kind of chat room pump news. And then another one we got up here is SMMT. I saw this one on Friday and on Thursday of last week. This was Summit Therapeutics. It did raise. It's up 10% right now. It is a mid cap. Summit raises 200 million. Also expands licensed territories for this drug. This drug, what was it working on? Was it, oh, this is chemotherapy, some kind of cancer drug that they got on SMMT. I'll keep that one up on watch as well. Let's jump back over here and just see if we can spot out some more interesting things. So this is where I stopped. Pretty much everything that's up 10%, and below this, some large caps I get interested in. I don't look for them to be up 10%. They could be up 2%. Because sometimes on the larger prices, 2% is a lot, especially with the right ATR. Let's see, Bito, don't like that one. That's a small cap. TNA, I believe that's kind of like pro shares. Nvidia up here 3%, and I already threw that one up there on the watch. Mara, this is a crypto mover, of course. It's kind of in the meme stock type deal, but it actually has some valid, valid things going on in the crypto world. So a little bit more valuable than GameStop, I believe. But GameStop does like to pop and drop on the whim of this roaring kitty. All right, let's see. Riot, not so much, up 2%, but it is a mid cap, so it's not great. INO, AMD, everything under this is just going towards the fading territory. All right, let's jump over to the swings. So my first swing, where's, oh yeah, AT&T. AT&T, where are you? ATT. So this is one of my, come on now. Did I type that wrong? AT&T. Oh, it's T. I'm tripping. I am tripping. All right, so this one it's just looking so beautiful. It just continues to just ride up. Let me actually go over here and pull it up over here so y'all can see how beautiful this thing is. So, of course, my entry was like down here at the $14 level. It is now up at the 18s, and I'm looking for it to go ahead and test off the 20s. It doesn't even have to break it because I'm good. Just as long as it stays away from the 14, I'm great. Grandiose. But yeah, AT&T has been getting trickles of good news, and so man, when it was down there at 14, I was like, oh man, do I want to put some more behind this? And I kind of was like too patient, but I still got a good little chunk. So right now that trade, where's my other account? Okay, got this one. So that trade right now, riding up, is 500 something bucks. I wanted so badly to get 200 shares, 300 shares down there, but it just did not hit the points that I needed to. So whatever, I kind of just let it do what it does. But it is paying that dividend. Another one of my swings is VOD, VOD. BOD is still pushing up as well. Jump over here to the higher time frame. On the monthly, yesterday it closed at 962. Of course, I entered down here at 840 something. I saw this little triple top formation. I was like, ooh, that looks good. Let me see what this thing wants to do. And so I entered there and just have been holding it ever since. I do have a hard stop in there. I always put hard stops in there, especially when I get past break even. I'm like, I'm gonna put a hard stop in there. You know, it'll pay me as long as I'm holding it, but I'm not trying to do anything crazy. But I got 200 shares of that one. And then my other swing is AGNC. It is the only one that is slightly red right now. Waiting for it to just continue upward. My average price on this one was 970. It is like 8 cents away from my profit target. But I entered in. I bought some down here around the 950s and looking for it to actually go up maybe this month and next month and retest the 10s. What I liked about this one was this double top or this double bottom area right here that revisited. Well, I guess you could call it triple bottom, whatever you want to call it. So it dipped down here once, dipped down here twice, dipped down here another time, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance to see if it can get over 10. If it can't, I have a hard stop out there at 940 right now. If it wants to flip sides and try to start going too red, I'll just sell out and buy lower. It does pay a dividend, monthly dividend. So as long as I'm holding it, it's still paying me. Right now I'm down 40 bucks, but with the dividend that it pays me 40 bucks a month. So all I gotta do is hold it for 2 months and I got that loss back. And then looking for it to go green. So, but yeah, those are the swings for right now. And the most that I'm risking, let me think, 30 cents on 400 shares. What is that? Where's my calculator? Did I delete it? Okay, there it is. 30 cents on 400 shares. So they'll be breaking that 940 level times 400. So that's 120 bucks risk overall. If it doesn't break down and I actually end up holding it for 3 months, I'll have that 120 anyway. So once it breaks down, I got that in the bag anyway on dividend payouts. But yeah, just watching and waiting the market. So let's jump back over here to see what GameStop is doing here. Looking like it's just, and the thing is, you know, when I first started trading, I'll look at the day, like 15-minute chart, and I'll be like, man, this is a double bottom. But you really gotta back off and look at these higher time frames to see what the overall thought pattern is on this thing. So it went up here once, it had a big rip, and the top rip of this was 64 up here. And now it is opening up at 40 something. Like I'll put it right at 40. Let's just say 40, right? And that's where it's kind of playing around. So it has a huge it's not really an unknown because there's a wick that tested this level, but it got pushed back. So we want to see how that body reacts in this wick area or this previous kind of resistance level that it got knocked down from. And then going over to the weekly chart, same deal, same look. And we'll see the new ATRs and everything on the open. If we look at the 4-hour chart here, we can see quite a bit of resistance right there at the 40, and the value levels there. Value level low on the 4 hours around 36. Value level high is 47, going up towards those 50s. And so we're kind of just watching and observing on Monday morning. Reliable says Mara and Riot, in your opinion, have fraud numbers. CLSK and Wolf and Quartz are crypto stocks to watch in your opinion. Let's go look at them. We got about 15 minutes left. Let's go to Mara. Well, actually, let's go to CLSK first. CLSK on the monthly. This is one that it does get a little volatile as well, unless this was from No, I think this actually happened. I believe it did go up to 150 and just came back down at one point. Um, but yeah, has a little bottom around here around the $1, floating around 1607, $16.07 with a uptrend. So it actually formed a higher low here at the $3, then an even higher low is 639, and now it is resting up here right around the 15 bucks. So that is CLSK, and then the other one was Wolf. Wolf Wolf. Okay, so this one a little bit more beat down. 15. Oh, this is a $2. Okay, so it hasn't really had the pops that CLSK has had just yet. If it's gonna have them, but CLSK looks better as far as forming those higher lows and higher highs. Let me look at Quartz. Let's see, Quartz, CROZ. Oh, this one doesn't have a whole lot of trading history. Not even a year of trading history. First month went down, came back up here to 5, found a little resistance at that $5 level. I think it needs more history on that one. I don't really know about Quartz. Let's go and look at some of these floats as well. We checked some of the news. All right, so SMMT continues to grind higher. That is a very interesting one from last week with that cancer catalyst behind it. It closed last week at 869, opening or maybe will open around $10. We don't know yet. If what will happen in these next 14 minutes, 13 minutes. But interesting stock overall. And just looking on the scans, these are literally the most interesting. So GameStop, AMC, blah, blah, blah. And so we'll see what these do. And then I will start looking at some of these larger caps if they want to play later on in the day. If they have a catalyst too, we'll see. My scanners will pick up the large cap, mid cap, small cap, and I'll focus in on what is looking pretty nice on the day. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I get you. I get you reliable. Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at on the day what's moving. Like Mara and Riot are up because they're meme stocks. So I'm just going with the topic on the day. But Mara isn't up crazy. I mean, it's up 3%, which isn't something that I would be looking to trade, as a mid cap, but it definitely is in the top 50. Good morning, Mike D. GameStop taking another little drop here. Value level low here is at the 37.35 based on the 15-minute, but based on the higher time frames could go even lower than this. So we'll see what the Monday morning love wants to do for GameStop. I know Roaring Kitty made all his money in this dip before he did this post when it was down at 20 bucks, and now he posted whatever he posted, probably nothing. Well, let me go read what he posted actually, so I don't be out here lying on his name, right? No Mufasa. All right, let's see. Best growth stocks. Where was it? Roaring Kitty news. Or maybe he was just in the regular news because that's something that chat rooms can pump. Let's see. Value. I know I saw it. That's your stocks million. Okay, growth stocks issues, comprehensive evaluation. I mean, the only reason that it catches the attention of investors is because of the moves that it's made in the past. It's not really of its value. Like GameStop isn't changing lives like that. You know what I mean? But I guess it is changing lives. There's a meme stock, you know. Somebody bought 10 shares and it went from, $5 up to wherever it went to, $60. You know, could change lives if they sold when it was at the highest. Where is that Roaring Kitty news? I thought I saw it in here. Meme stock rival. That was 4 days ago. I don't know where it was. I saw something about Roaring Kitty. Did another post. Oh well. Maybe it wasn't on the actual press releases. Maybe it was a chat room pump or something. I am a little bit interested in SMMT though. As long as it doesn't do anything super crazy, like just fall through the floor. Got about 9 minutes or yeah, 8 minutes left. And the top four that I'm watching: GameStop, AMC, SMMT. Really interested in SMMT, but we'll have to see what GameStop wants to do. If it's actually going to go crazy today for no reason. But just hovering on those 40s right now. Looking at the volume profile, we can see that the top interest was around the 41, right above the 40. So I'm guessing people were thinking it was going to hold 40, but it ended up dropping through and forming a new interest level down here around the 39 and 31. Point of control is at the 39.61. And so we'll see how it trades around this. Will it pull this point of control up, or will it, end up touching the bottom value level here, which is 37.50, and end up pulling that point of control down? I'm sure on a 1 minute or 5 minute, the point of control moves a lot more to kind of assist you in which direction it's going. But on these higher time frames, pretty much is stagnant until some real volume comes in and some real movement comes in. Then it starts moving on these higher time frames, which can lead to stronger moves and more confirmation. But again, bouncing here off of this 38.43. So this, oops, just trading around in this level. Still up 70% though. And then AMC looking like it's just stair stepping down. Not even a real consolidation. I think AMC can get back under 5, really. Mm-mm. But hopefully last month went good for you guys. Last month was when I started doing the large caps, and I was using a little bit of time, a little bit of the small cap time in large caps. because I really just saw so many opportunities, especially on Catalyst last month with Nvidia and some of these other ones that were moving. I'm like, bro, I can. I don't need to be sitting by watching. I like these. I need to formulate some type of strategy for these large caps. So that's what I've been doing, collecting on small share size the trace on the large caps. You really don't need much, especially with the ATRs that I'm trading. Some of these ATRs, these large caps have ATR of $10, $20, $40 for Nvidia. So it's like you don't need much. If you get 10 shares and it moves $10, you risked very little and you're able to use a wider stop for a stock that can move crazy. We got less than 5 minutes left to the open. Watching GameStop out of the open is the biggest mover above $5. If you guys see anything else, definitely slap it into the chat and we will go and view those as well. Okay, GameStop going up there and trying to test the 40 level. Wherever it opens up though, that ATR is probably going to be higher than $5. So, the ATR may be up here at the 45 and then the lows may be down here at the 35. So a very wide ATR that's going to be in trading in the consolidation. Now, some people like trading in consolidation. I like it to make the decision whether it wants to go up or down, right? As long as it's in between the ATR, I'm like, I don't want to trade consolidation. Although there are some pretty nice moves that can happen in consolidation, for sure. Bouncing off of that 40 level there. AMC. Nvidia making some moves upward as well. Interesting all around. Really didn't identify some super good catalysts on this morning though, so kind of just going by what the largest percent gainers are for right now until something makes itself known. The lowest thing in the top 50, we still got some things that are over here, 500,000 shares. So once a little bit more volume comes in on Monday, maybe we'll see a news catalyst get pushed for real. But less than 30 seconds left to the open. Watching GameStop out of the open. Right at this $40 level. Come on, ATRs, let's get it. Where y'all at? All right, there's the ATRs. Based on the 15-minute ATR up here, the first one is at the 41.27. Then past that, the full ATR is at the 42.41. So, or 42.42. And we'll see which way it wants to choose to go here. Staying right under this 40 for now, though. First couple of minutes. SMMT ended up going down. So take that one off. Okay. NVIDIA ended up going down as well. Let's see any of the rising stars coming through. Let's see. American Airlines. Interesting. There's a little bit of that Monday morning lag in TOS as well as I'm clicking through. NIO for sure. A lot of information being fed out from those servers. Para hit it down. Okay. AMC checked both sides of the ATRs, ATR high, the full ATR high, full ATR low, and just in consolidation. Let's look at where game is. GameStop pushing down to this low value here. Is it halted? It may be halted. Yeah, it is halted because everything else is still moving. GameStop halted down towards the ATR low. Robinhood up here, 6% up. It is looking a little bit better. I'm gonna throw that one on. Robinhood, and let's see what Mara is doing. Mara also up as well. And remember, we're looking for day trades, so it's not, not anything crazy. Riot popping up as well. We're looking for I'm looking for a specific pattern, which is the ATR break the ATR highs and hold, which is what those are doing. Okay. So let's go and look through those. So GameStop, I'm going to go ahead and take off. AMC, same thing, started to dive. Mara and Robinhood are looking very bullish. Hood had a yank back under the ATR, so it did not do an ATR hold. Came back, and both of these ATRs acted as resistance. Mara, big move from the 2030s all the way up here to 2070s. Will it be able to hold? And then Riot. And we also got NVIDIA making its way up to the ATR high as well. Breaking over the high point, testing that high point. Can it go ahead and get the rest of the body up there and hold? So in the first 30 minutes, I can identify the pattern, and then I can go and look at does it have a catalyst to continue? That's the next question that I'm gonna be asking myself, because these weren't like the biggest movers during the pre-market. Mara continue to pump up. Hood has not recovered like Mara. Beto. Trash. Rivian popping up there a little bit, but the ATR is too low for a large cap. I need something that's going to move a little bit better than that. 64 cents in a large cap, probably going to get super choppy. I don't want to get killed in the chop. Qualcomm challenging downwards as well. Tesla, big move out. Now this one, it is coming into range to something that I would like. But it is a little bit extended too on Tesla. I have to see what catalyst it has behind it. Amazon, all of these other ones, not too interesting. All right, so let me go and look at the catalyst for these. Mara, Hood, Riot, Nvidia, and Tesla. See if they have any recent catalysts here. Mara. Press releases. Marathon Digital Holdings enters into an agreement with the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum of the Republic of Kenya to enhance Kenya's energy sector. Marathon Digital Holdings reports first quarter 2024 results. Vistra set to join. I don't even know what Vistra is doing in here. Let's see. Marathon Digital Holdings to join S&P Small Cap 600. Okay, so little bits and pieces of news. Marathon Holdings increases 2024 hash rate target to 50 exahash. Okay. So they got a couple of things going. We'll see if it holds, if people are actually into it after these first couple of minutes. Let's jump over to Hood. Robinhood press releases. Robinhood Markets Inc. to present at Piper Sandler Global Exchange and Trading Conference on June 5th. So that is in 2 days. Anything else? Robinhood Crypto launches staking in Europe and with localized apps to follow. Robinhood, 1 million users join the waitlist for Robinhood's gold credit card. Oh yeah, I had already seen that news. Okay. Nvidia. Nvidia enables real-time healthcare, industrial, and scientific AI applications at the edge with enterprise software support for NVIDIA IGX with HoloScan. NVIDIA Robotics adopted by industry leaders for development of tens of millions of AI-powered autonomous machines, robotic factories, supercharged, blah blah blah. So they got trickles of good news there on NVIDIA. Let's look at Riot. Riot Platforms Inc. Ownership of 10% in Bitforms Limited. Riot purposes or proposes to acquire Bitforms for $2.30 per share. Okay. Any other partnerships or anything like that? Not really. All right, so I'm gonna take Riot out. It does not look like it's going to be a Riot. Take Tesla out. It is going back to being unnoticeable. So right now we got Mara. We got Hood that is kind of not doing the move. And we got Nvidia that is sitting right at the ATR highs. Up 4% on the day. Yeah. Okay. So let's jump over here to the scans real quick. Large caps. All right, Nvidia snatching back down as well, finding some resistance up there. So it could not do the ATR high break and hold just yet. Doesn't mean it's done for the day, but you know, hood pumping back up here to the highs. And then Mara just continuing to rattle the boat from $20 all the way up here. It's too extended for me. That thing is extended on these first 15 minutes. Volume just pouring into Mara. GameStop ended up opening way lower, below the value level, below the ATR low. So I'm thinking that's going to be fading throughout the day. The best case scenario for that one is if it just comes back and tests this ATR low here around 38 bucks and then just continues to fade. Okay, SMMT still in consolidation. Video. All right. Right. So basically, I'm just narrowing down what I want to watch. QCOM is up here, but it doesn't have, what is it, 2 million shares traded. It is up doing an ATR break. So let's go check out QCOM's news as well. Qualcomm, I mean. See CCL out here as well, but I don't know if it has any news. I throw it up there. As they pop in, I'm kind of just spotting them. Looking out at my scanners. This is what I'm seeing on my large cap scanner. What it's bringing in. Looking for ATRs above 5. EMPH, I traded that before, but it does not. That doesn't have enough on the day. QCOM in there. BA, Carvana, Nvidia, Coin, Spot, ARM. A lot of things to look through just to see what is going on. Some of these are lower volume. Right now on the top 50, GameStop is up there because it's in the top 50. But some of these other ones that you may not see during the day, I actually go back, later on in the day and see why these were moving to see if I want to trade them on the next day. So let's go through these. ADSK, what is the news on this one? ADSK. Autodesk Inc. Autodesk reports results of audit committee investigation, provides preliminary results for first quarter fiscal 2025 and business outlook. Autodesk acquires Wonder Dynamics, offering cloud-based AI technology to empower more artists to create more 3D content across media. Let's go look at Autodesk over here. Look at their profile. So that's pretty much what the scanners do. They're not really looking for the hottest. They're looking for a reason, right? Get some, what is the thing with that is under the radar on low volume with a reason to continue. Oh yeah, AutoCAD, Autodesk. Yeah, I've used some of these. Um, Worldwide Solutions. Okay, I'll keep that one. Keep that one in mind. We'll see about that. ARM is also up there. ARM. ARM Holdings PLC reports results for fourth quarter of the financial year ended 2024. So that was earnings back on May 8th. No really recent news though. Let's go back March, February, nothing really there on the press releases. Let's go to Spotify is up as well. Last news was on April 23rd. Not recent enough for a day trade, but you know, keeping my eyes on them, on everything. And let me actually throw Autodesk over here. ARM, I wasn't interested in. Coinbase, let's see what Coin is talking about. All right, press releases, Coinbase. Coinbase to participate in JP Morgan Global Technology Conference. Okay, shareholder letter. All this was back at the beginning of last month. Nothing else just sticks out to me. All right, we already checked out NVIDIA. Carvana, what is going on with Carvana? Carvana to present an upcoming William Blair 44th Annual Growth Stock Conference. Carvana announces investor tour. March 2nd anniversary. Carvana confirms federal legality of e-signatures on odometer disclosure documents. Okay. Nothing just sticking out in the last couple of months. Okay. On to the next. BA. What was this? Boeing? Or Baba? No, not Baba. Boeing. Boeing Eco Demonstrator to test technologies to improve cabin recyclability, operational efficiency. Boeing chairman is leaving under a cloud. Okay, so that does not look good. I'm not even gonna read that any further. Yeah, he's getting on out of there for a reason. We looked at Carvana. Don't really care about EMPH or FSLR. All right, so let's go and look at some of these. Qualcomm was one that I was saying I need to look at. Qualcomm. Qualcomm earnings release available on company's investor relations website. That was on May 1st. No other recent news other than they had the cash dividend increase, but nothing for a day trade. So take Qualcomm out of there. Qualcomm out of there. We're looking for something that we can day trade, something that is now. Reliable says we don't care about EMPH. No, not for a day trade. Not today. We traded it what a week ago or something and made some money off of it for a day trade, but today, nah. Mara doing a little pullback. Very extended on Mara. I really just don't know what to do with that one. Hood though coming back and crashing the ATR highs. We'll see if it breaks down this 21.99 and confirms that it does not want to do what we thought it could do. NVIDIA in consolidation right now, still trading below the ATR highs. And then Carnival cruise ship or whatever cruise line, very extended as well. Get that up out of there. All right, GameStop, where you at? Still dying. I see one called Irene. What is Irene? Up 15%. It is a small cap, which is not, I don't like that. Let's see, SMMT still in consolidation as well. MVAX. Mara just killing the game to the upside, bro. Pull back slightly, $21, but it is a little bit choppy, but this first initial move, what, a dollar? About a dollar, and then a full dollar move. Now its ATR is $1.77. So let's see. It went up 2038 plus $1.77. What is that? 2038 plus 177. 22.15. So it touched up here to, what was the high of this? High was 21.39. Didn't quite get the full thing, but this is, it doesn't mean that it's over. We have to see what the candlesticks tell us after it's done. Hood absolutely killing the ATR highs, getting back into consolidation range. Not liking that. Nvidia again living in the consolidation range as well. Not doing the ATR high breakout just yet. I want these to happen during the time period that I like to trade, but they're not looking too great right there. Okay, ENPH ended up getting on down there on the day under the ATR lows. Tesla big pullback off of the highs here back towards the 180s. Only up 1%, not even 2%. Qualcomm going down as well. No reason to go up for a day trade on today. So Boeing still sitting up there. But that ATR is 524. It does have a pretty good ATR though. It moved from 70, 78 all the way up there. But they didn't have any really eye-catching news on there that I saw. I might have to go back and look at it. Coin dropping on down because it didn't have a reason. GameStop. Okay. So let me jump back over here to BA and see what, or not BA, which one was it? I should have threw this thing on the watch. Let's see, ADSK moving too slow for me. Not a whole lot of volume there. Coinbase, Nvidia. I was just looking at something that I kind of lost in the weeds, I guess. Yeah, I definitely lost them in the weeds. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I definitely, I think I lost some in the weeds. Whatever I was just looking at. Oh, well. If it's not sticking out, it's probably may not be worth it. Irene still pulling back here. There's a small cap, but it's only up 13%, which isn't the greatest. ATR 68 cents. NVAX. Are you making moves, NVAX? Up 9%. It's almost a small cap. Para looking more and more bullish as it goes. As a mid cap, it's up 8%. More and more green coming in here, but it's not done. Plus, the ATR is kind of low. 60 cents for a mid cap. SMMT decided to go on down. J Blue. Hood, what ended up happening to Hood? Hood broke this ATR high and got a big crash through the low. Nvidia. Consolidation. Is anything going to be strong today? On Monday morning? Other than Carnival Cruise or whatnot? Reliable, you said I should have held EMPH. Nah, I'm looking to day trade those. I'm holding those like those swings that I got that are up, you know, $2 a share, $3 a share that I'm just chilling with, you know, chilling with those things. What is Rock? Why did that pop up? A Lab, trash, low volume. I need to probably increase the volume for this scanner, because I don't want to see those low volume, no moving, no action stocks, especially in the large cap, because they're not like small caps. If they do pop, they don't pop a lot. They don't cover a lot of distance. No pullbacks on EM or mRNA. Mara with a big, nice wick here. 21 bucks. Still looking pretty good to me though. Let's see, what's this range? 20 up to 21, and we saw I think it was the ATR high, or a full ATR move from this would have been the 22.15. So the highs here was 21.39. And it's showing us what kind of candle action that it's having. If it closes here, this will be this actually won't be a pattern. It might be going into consolidation up here, because this doesn't look like a shooting star or a spinning top or any of that. This kind of looks like it's trying to find a way to stay alive. All right, GameStop still dying. Fell from 38 down here to 31s. ARM popping back up there, tested the ATR low there with 3 million shares. Now this one may be an interesting one. Let's look at the higher time frame on ARM. Oh, it hasn't been trading for that long. But it does have a top here of the 140s. Has a bottom risk level here, could be the 125s. So that's what, a $3 risk for it to continue going up. But as long as it's above those ATRs, let's go see what the news is on ARM again. ARM Holdings reports fourth quarter financial end results. Strengthens collaboration with ARM. ARM Holdings reports. Yeah, I'm not seeing any standout catalyst though. That's what I don't see. Somebody's interested over there though. Because this is a big pull up. This is almost a $3 pull up, but this candle hasn't closed yet. Mara giving up the ghost. Not really forming any type of pattern. So nothing to read there. And this is coming into the close of the first 30 minutes. And usually by this time I've identified something that I want to trade. But, you know, just not seeing anything with the catalyst that has that reason to continue. Boeing holding up here though. Pulled up the point of control up here. Low here was the 82.13. May need to retest that level. But haven't seen any small caps that want to play ball with me today. Reliable called out MBOT. MBOT is a mover today. That sounds like it's gonna be cheaper, isn't it? Yep, $2.09. It is up. It's definitely extended. What's the cat? What is that cat? Microbot. Microbot an hour ago received FDA approval to proceed with its pivotal human clinical trial. Microbot Medical announces positive results for the first phase of its collaboration with Corewell Health. Okay. Microbot Medical shares status following recent geopolitical events. Okay, what's happening in these human trials? The trial will be conducted in the US, and its results will complement the preclinical data on the Liberty endovascular robotic surgical system. which together are expected to support a future 510K submission. All right, let's see. The study will be conducted, blah, blah, blah. We just read that. In parallel to commencing the pivotal human clinical trial, the company is completing its biocompatibility test as required by its IDE application. The recent authorization, that's somebody talking. They're just basically restating what I just read. So it's a lot of potential, potential. And I don't know the results. We'll see how the first phase goes. Maybe if it just continues, but these are clinical trials. So first human clinical trials. So if they end up growing a third arm or something like that, I definitely would be careful with MBOT. Let's see. That's crazy, man. Not a single low float mover. Arm did hold up here. 127. Popped back from 127 all the way up to 128.75. I'm gonna throw arm on the watch, bro. Arm is interesting. I may end up playing it. If it forms a bull flag, I would love to play it. Low share size and just see where it goes. It's one of the few that's actually still receiving love and moving up, because Nvidia and all these other ones are looking like absolute death. BA getting on up there, getting shoved down. Qualcomm trash. All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep my eyes on ARM and see if it can form a nice bull flag in here. So it hit a low higher. Let's actually look on the higher time frame here. ARM has room up to the 40s, maybe in the next couple of days. I don't know, but it's a large cap, so it may not be in the next couple of days. On daily chart, it came down here, tried to fill the gap, could not, and started trending upwards. ATR high is what it's testing right now, 28.04. What it's trying to hold up here, 28, basically 28 flat, and then has a push, a $10 push up to the full ATR of the 131s. But it is staying away from those lows, so I'm interested in ARM to give it a try later on. But I'll keep my eyes on it. It's up 6%. It is a large cap, and it's holding, but I don't know. I don't want to get, the catalyst was kind of not there. That's the only thing that I'm really the knock against it. So if I was to trade that, I would definitely have to size down because I'm missing a variable. I am missing a variable there. But it's got AI all in it, and may get interesting. So, and if it continues to hold and doesn't break down, it's going to look even more interesting for a bull flag pattern to hold this 126 up, 126, 127. Anyway, that's pretty much the only one I see that can give range, that can pay out like we kind of like it. Has a little bit of wider spread. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. This is the one that I'm going to be watching today, ARM. As far as the other ones, I just really didn't see anything that was, super, let's go get them today. So I'm probably just going to sit on my hands if I don't do anything with ARM. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I won't be streaming this Wednesday. I will be streaming on Friday. So any trades, if I take any trades, I'll definitely let you guys know. But I'm looking on ARM, I'm looking for a bull flag pattern, and I am willing to trade it with it up like this. I am willing to just let it run on small share size. Maybe take that 127 one back in here, whatever this range is, 127 to 126. See if it can test this level and curl out of this level upward for a bull flag. If I'm wrong, not really risking a whole lot. Um, but if I'm right, I'll take the payment that it wants to give. Right now, its ATR is $6.54. So if I go with the large cap rule that I was following earlier with the 5%, so let's see, $6.54. I was using the 5%, but the 5% was a little tight. It's every 32 cents. But with how poppy this thing is, it moves 32 cents very easily. Like it moved on this one, 75 down to 26. So I can extend that to 25% like I do with my the low floats. And say, okay, let's go for 25%. And so we'll be moving it every $1.63, which can the expectations are kind of high for that. But if it does it, I get paid. But once I'm to break even, it really won't matter. I'm gonna make it a green trade no matter what. But I'll be patient. A lot of times these things kind of come into lunchtime and then they end up doing the move that I was looking for. So I'm going to give it some time and see if it can actually make a good bull flag here and get some certifications above this ATR. Anyway, that is it for me today. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.